Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on the 9th Tirumurai, 16th Tirupathigam and the finale verse. Verse number 11 goes this way. Tiruchitrambalam. sarala manthaara shanbagavagula sandana nandana vanathin irul viri mozhupin inji sul Thanjai Rasarasecharam Thivarai அருமருந்தருந்தி அல்லல் தீர் கருவூர் ஆரைந்த சொன்மாலை இறைந்தின் பொருள் மருந்துடையோர் சிவபதம் என்னும் பொன்னெடும் குன்றுடையோரே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். Today's verse is also one of the beautiful verse in Tamil. It gives us the classic beauty of Tamil. You look at the way how it is coined. sarala manthaara shanbagavagula sandana nandana vanathin. If you read it, it's a proper sandam. If you look at it itself, the way how they have coined the words, it's a beautiful example for how rich Tamil language is and what kind of a relaxation Tamil language can give us when we are able to read this. Not only this, he is also saying, basically when you talk about a soul, we always have a question. If I'm going to read this Padigam, what is the benefit? That is why this is called as Palashruti, which means, in Tamil we call it as Thirukadaikappu, which means if someone is reading this Padigam, what is the benefit they are going to get? So if I'm going to read this Padigam, what is the benefit? That is going to be given clearly in this finale verse. He says, don't worry, read this. If you read it, you will get something called as Pada Mukti. Literally translated as Mukti means realization. So Lord Shiva is going to give us the realization. And this realization is classified into two segments. One is we will be closer to Lord Shiva. Another one is we will be one and the same with Shiva. That is what we call it as Padamutti. Padamutti means the surrounding. We will be in the vicinity of Lord Shiva, either in the form of the same form as Lord Shiva like Nambi Arurar had, or we can talk about Appar Peruman, who was in the place, he was there in the place where Lord Shiva resides, or he was actually propagating that kind of a path. And when you talk about Kari Pillayar, he was propagating the path of someone who can stay very close to Lord Shiva. These three are classified as Padamutti. Another one is Paramutti, that is what we will be one and the same with Lord Shiva. Now this classification is what we should be clear about, and this Padigam, if we read this, we will be in the vicinity of Lord Shiva. That is being clearly given here. Not only that, Karuvoor Thevar is also mentioning about him. He says, I, Karuvoor Thevar, I have taken the best medicine in this world. The biggest disease that we have is birth. In order to get rid of this birth, all we need is a medicine. This medicine should be in the form that it eradicates all our karmic deeds now, and also it has to go back to our Sanchita karma and burn it all. What medicine has that capacity other than the 5-letter syllable, the mantra Shivaya Nama, Namah Shivaya? None, right? So Namah Shivaya or Shivaya Nama is the mantra that was given to Karuvoor Thevar. Once he started reciting that, he is so confident that he is going to be broken away from this birth and death vicious cycle. That is why he said, Allal Theer Karuvoor. Allal means that is one of the vicious cyclic pain that we always go through. And he says, I'm free of it. I've been freed from this birth and death life cycle, which means I'm not going to be born again because I was given the best medicine in this world, which is called as Sivaya Nama. That concludes verse number 11 for us. So let's recite this entire Padigam and also keep chanting Sivaya Nama so that Lord Shiva will give us also the grace, and he will make sure that we are relieved from this birth and death cycle, the vicious cycle. I'll come back again with the next Padigam very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam.